What up, guys? It's your boy Thriller here, back with another episode of our Pokemon Platnium Randomizer Nuzlocke. We're episode number 10 of this series, and obviously it's been a time for you guys. It's actually been almost like a week or so since I've played. We got all the episodes up, and I'm gonna probably have to go ahead and I'm gonna make a decision here to still listen out for the comments, listen out to the comments for a bit, but we might make an executive decision about the Spiritomb here. But I might wait till the end of the week. We'll try to maybe avoid that encounter today if we can possibly do it. But we're going to still go ahead and give you guys an episode because it's been a while, and I want to get back into playing this game. But in the last episode, we got the Lord and Savior Jolteon on our squad. And I'm so unbelievably happy, man. I'm really, really proud that we finally got Jolteon for a playthrough. It's been a while since I've got my boy and so on for a while, but it's really, really good to have him. And also, we took on the gym last episode, which I arguably could have waited to do, but I decided, you know what, F it, we do it. And plus, we give you guys a nice long episode, which is really nice. So, as I stated, I was going to do some grinding, and I decided that I was done. I'm finally putting in the rare candies, guys. I knew how to put in the rare candies in this game now, which, again, you guys are doing. If you have PKX, you can't put in rare candies unless you buy one. You can get rare candy net maxed out, stuff like that, which actually, not thinking about it, if I ever saw myself with a rare candy, I'd just do that for the future. But anyways, I did decide to make an executive decision. I went and just evolved my team. I also went to my PC, evolved everything except the Chansey. I'm not using the Chansey. I'm just having it in the PC to cut some. So. But I decided to grind up the team, and I also decided to evolve stuff with the rare candies. So, give you guys a team recap here today. Everyone got to level 30 or because they were evolved for. But we got Macargo, made that JK, our MVP, I would honestly say, for the series. I'm shocked I have to say that, but it's honestly true. Rocking out with Ember, Ancient Power, Yawn, and Smug. We got my boy Drill Shot, and I also, while training in the grass, found out that Sandstream was one of the 2 abilities that he could have had. And we got this one. Yay! But we have Tackle, Double Kick, Sand Attack, and Thunder Shock. We have Throza. I actually decided to make the decision to get rid of Gastrodon on the team because we already have a Ground type. And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, a Water type having Drought, it's not worth it, especially with the Solar Beam scares that we have. And obviously with Weather does not go away in this gen. It didn't start going away until Gen 6. So, I didn't feel like it was right to keep Gastrodon on the team because of that. And it hurts me because Gastrodon's a really good bulky Pokemon, but I feel like we had to make the exact decision here. Plus, we did get the Dragon Scale in, I think, an episode or 2 ago, or last episode as well. So, went ahead, got ourselves a Kingdra on the squad now, rocking out with Twister, Brine, Focus Energy, and Bubble Beam. We got Central, the Torterra now, with Rock Smash, Earthquake, Bite, and Razor Leaf. Also, the abilities, if you're wondering, we have Cheek Charm, and we have Vital Spirit. So not bad. We decided to level up Borhanzong, our Bronzong here, which actually now I feel bad that not name this after anyone, because obviously it's a really good Pokemon, and I do feel bad about that, but I felt like it was only good to fit the names here. Also, speaking of names, I finally had got off my butt and written down every single person that we have that are subscribers, and I have marked down the people that we have named Pokemon after, and we'll make sure we have future Pokemon named after you guys. Again, if you guys want to be named after Pokemon, answer the question of the day, or subscribe to join the Fruit Crew today, because that is how you get a part of the nickname squad. I always nickname all my Pokemon after you guys, because it is what I love to do, to spread my love and joy to you guys, to nickname you guys after some cool Pokemon. But I have got everyone named. Now also, I only have people written down that are subscribed to me, and I can see them. If I can't see your subscription, then I can't nickname you after a Pokemon. So if you are a subscriber, definitely let me know that you are, so that way I can write you on a piece of paper, so I can make sure you are nicknamed after your future mon. But we have Borden's the Bronzong here, rocking out with Extrasensory Hypnosis, Confuse Ray, and Prism. We might need to see if we can teach him some TMs, because god damn, this guy is not really doing well here in terms of moves. And the mon you've all been waiting for, that you saw. I did make the executive decision to evolve our Charizard in the over level. I understand for a lot of people that this is cringe, and this is a dumb rule, and it should never have been a thing. But I'm going to tell you right now, I was not going to stay stuck with normalized forever. As soon as I was decided, you know what, F it, we're going to do this, I want to make sure We get rid of Normalize because Normalize sucks. And the fact that it's in the randomizer, where I've turned off bad abilities, by the way, I can't believe it's in, unless I didn't turn off bad abilities, and I'm stupid. But anyways, we got Overgrow, which lackluster on what we wanted, but nonetheless, we have a mon that doesn't have Normalize anymore. Which, I think, regardless, that makes me the real winner here. That made me the real winner. Also, I really don't understand why these emulators always lag when I'm trying to record videos. I don't get this. It won't lag in some areas, but then it... Oh, Rose. Ta-da! Kept me waiting again, Thrill. Let's see how much tougher you and I have gotten right here, right now. Hey, you're a trainer now. You're expected to be ready for a battle. No whining and waiting. Let's get the show started. All right, Rose. Bring it, my guy. You got Grimer. What do you do with that Grimer, big dog? Now, just so you guys know, I am going to do my absolute best not to use Charizard or Bronzong if I can until we get to the... Okay. Oh, that scared me. Until we get to at least their level, and then we can start using them. I'm going to do my best not to use them until we get to the level. I will only use them if I absolutely need to. Because I was debating just leveling up the whole team then to be matching at least Bronzong at some point, but I just felt like that's cringe. That's not, like, fair type of thing. All the mons that were level 30 outside of Kingdra, also, like this, Torterra, and my Jolteon, and, well, my Lucario, my Jolteon, and Torterra, that I all manually grinded. Like, that I did a 100% manually grind. The rest were just the rare candies. So I did train up this team stuff, so. And also, I'm not going to try to use those rare candies as much. I'm going to try to hold off on using them as much as I can. I will mostly just use it to evolve Pokemon. That was a crit. Damn. Until we evolve and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I forgot. Drowsy was a starter. So, for example, like, I leveled up the Credilli that was in my PC. Well, the Leaf in my PC. And now it's a Credilli, which went to level 40, by the way. I don't understand. You know what I don't understand? Why do the fossils have to wait till, like, around 40 to evolve? I don't think that makes any sense for them to evolve that late. It just makes no sense to me. You know what I mean? Because, like, why have a mon take so long to evolve when it's a baby Pokemon? It's like the whole idea when you see Black and White with Axew, where it takes to, like, level 30 or something to 30 or 30 something to become a Fracture, and then another, like, 15, almost 20 levels to become a Haxor. It's like, I don't really understand the evolution methods. Like, I don't know why. Oh, I should have not skipped that. I thought that was a wicked strategy, but it doesn't work beans. I guess I have to grind it out and toughen up the team a bit. Anyway, also I'm supposed to slay Shan down. See ya, Thrill. You'll be shocked by my growth next time we meet. I didn't mean to skip that. That's 100% my fault. I'm on my bike. So, our question of the day. Because I don't know if I ever asked this. I might not ask this in last episode. At least I don't think I did. But we'll have this be the question today, because it's also going to be to talk about Spiritomb, obviously. But what is your favorite ghost-type Pokemon? Now, for me, it's actually been tough, because I've had a lot of good favorites. Like, I love Mimikyu, I love Gengar. Trying to think of any other ghost types off the top of my head, actually. But first, before that, we're going to get ourselves an encounter. Our first encounter is... Venonat. Ugh, brother. Well, we're back to the bad encounters. I mean, here's the thing. Venonat's not the worst Pokemon. Venomoth can be decent. But it's a Venomoth. It's it's just not good. I also went ahead and so unfortunately when I had to have done when I did the Rick Candy code that I needed to do for this ROM, unfortunately I deleted all of my medicine items, which actually sucks. But I think I had to do that in order for the code to work, so I had to rebuy all the medicines that I wanted. Hey! Kinda wish I didn't name the Pidgey Kiwi, because Kiwi likes bugs, so I would've named it after this one. You know what? We'll name this after somebody. You know, our first Pokemon back, we gotta name this after someone. We'll name this one after Pay. Thank you, Pay, for your subscription, my guy. Appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, that reminds me as well, I need to have me handy dandy notebook so I can write down my balance curves. So we now have a Venomoth. Also, guys, I already got 2 series planned out for you guys, which I'm looking forward to that. A Super Ripple. Okay, we'll go with the Black Bird. I already got 2 series planned out in mind. One involves a lock type you may have never really seen before, and one involves it getting a little crazy. Explode would have been kind of cool. Explode would have been decent to have. You can see my rare candies there. I'm not no shame in showing you that. Alright, fight me, trainer. So we're just gonna have a nice chilled episode today, guys. Just doing some battles, so on and so forth. I might skip ahead to go and get some encounters and then battle the trainers for the screen. Just depending on time, for time's sake. Hey! This cargo is getting the most clutches of birds. Can I just say that right now? Like, he is kind of just built different. Oh! Wait, what? Oh, that's just mean. That's just mean, dude. Using my own child that I had against me. How dare you? Harden. What? I won't lie, I feel like the Pokemon using Sandstream should be allowed to not be affected by Sandstream. I don't care if it's not a ground or rock type Pokemon, I just feel like it's a fair thing. Send the Celebi back out, we're just gonna go ahead and KO this Pokemon. Because we're faster. That did not give me as much experience as I thought it was going to. I'm kind of shocked by that, actually. Goodbye. Oh, dish, oh, dish! Hey, 31. Amnesia. I'm not gonna lie, Macargo, I need you to learn some better offensive moves, my guy. Because just this whole Ember and Ancient Power shit, yeah, that's not gonna really fly with me, dog. I really need you to learn some better moves. Really gonna need you to evolve, like, use some better moves right now. Actually, what we're about to potentially do next, let's go ahead and get this here. I think you actually... Hey, we got the good rod now! I think we can battle these guys, right? Yep. So a fun fact for you guys. There are Pacific time trainers. Basically, throughout the day, there is your morning, your afternoon, and night. In the morning, these jogger trainers that we're fighting right here, they will only battle you in the morning. And there has not really been a Pokemon game that has ever had this before. to where you only had specific timing trainers that you can fight. And I think that's another reason why I think I love Gen 4 so much, is because there's so much more diversity and so much more uniqueness towards it that a lot of people don't give credit. Like, obviously, this is one of those kind of like, kind of things. But I feel like it was a great little addition to have. And again, it's one of those cool things that you don't see a lot in the video games. It's like, especially when it comes to Pokemon, it's specifically timed trainers that you can fight, you know? Like, name another time you're gonna see trainers battle you in a specific time of the day versus not. Because I kid you not, when it comes to the afternoon, when it comes to night, those trainers don't interact with you. Same stream, we're gonna Thunder Shock that ninja, so we're gonna Bubble Beam that Trapinch. This should be a double KO. Actually, kind of surprised I didn't level up from that. But how you guys doing today? It's been a while. I've missed you guys. Ooh, a Twisted Spoon. Yeah, that is good for Psychic-type Pokemon. Alright. Chabam bam bam bam. I like Cubone. He's a cool guy. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah. Ghost type Pokemon though, and just in general, are really cool mon. Like, I really like them. I'm actually surprised you saw me from that. Just, I thought you turned around. Oh well. I think originally the breeders in this game, they had 6 Pokemon in Diamond Pearl, but I think because of Platinum, they made it to where it was 4. I could be wrong. I've never touched Diamond and Pearl in the longest time. So I don't know what's up there. And wow, you're just Firestarter City. Cedar Queen! I would have liked to have been a better cry there, but I was in mid-yawn. Rio. This could be a Pokemon that could always be really, really good. You know, randomized CMs, this and that, you know. 31. Gliscor will stay in. Gliscor is such an amazing gym. I might need to make it like a tier list of what the Gen 4 Pokemon live. And I might just do them based on competitive / like just my nostalgia with them. Just because these are cool freaking Pokemon, man. Oh! Skill dodge. Luffy tail. And we have arrived at the Keystone area. So, I'll still wait for your comments, but I wanted to get at least a video out with you guys. But come Monday or Tuesday, I will be making the decision if there is no votes in by then. So for right now, I'm gonna try to skip this. I will come back and battle like the last 1 to 2 trainers that I have here. I want us to get at least another encounter or 2 if we can. Tentacool, that actually would have also been a decent Pokemon. How long have we been recording for? 13 minutes. Okay, not that long. I really want us to get us all the encounters in today's episode. You cut. I'll come back with Roydman to go get it. Oh. The music in this game is so cool. Alright, our first encounter is... That is Dupes. Oh! That is also another thing I forgot to mention. You may be wondering, why is that Marwild Dupes? Well, I eventually went back to the old chateau where we can get Rotom. And Rotom was a Marwild. Yeah, that happened. Ludicolo. Not the worst mon we could have gotten, but definitely not the best. Could have been better, but could have. Ooh! It's got speed boost. Wait, that could be good if we can get some good TMs on this guy. Like, if we can teach him Calm Mind somehow. If we could teach him Calm Mind, that would be really good. Because I know if we can somehow get our hands on a Calm Mind TM and this guy can learn it, Calm Mind plus Speed Boost? Bruh, that is really good. I will say, I do not like the fact there's so many repeated abilities in my game, though. Obviously, if I went with a bad ability, I wouldn't see as much, probably. But at the same time, if I went with the bad abilities, it's like, do I really want to hurt myself with that? But, I think I'm willing to use, actually, you know what, let's use that ball. You know, it's a water type. We're not in the water, but you know, it's a water type still nonetheless. Gotcha. Ludicolo. Let's go. That actually bumped me up there. That was actually a decent encounter. That was actually a really decent encounter. Alright, now who gives off dancing vibes? You know what? I'm gonna name this after my man Endless Gadget. Oh, I forgot I can't type with this thing. Oh man, I hope Endless watched this one. But we're gonna name this after Endless because you know he's endlessly, you know, Ludicolo, he's endlessly dancing. He never stops to stop dancing. So we'll name it after Endless. I think that's a good. I think that's a good thing. All right, we'll also come. I'll also come back here, battle the trainers because there's some items here still. Um, I want to get all the encounters in today's episode because I also want to see all the encounters, and I want to make sure we can get these encounters on camera. Yahoo! Hey Thrill, I got something cool. I'll show you as a special favor. Huh? What's this all about? I got some seals, but I forgot to put them on. All right, it's because it was the rules. Ruins. The ruins here are cool. You can check it out. I even found a hidden machine. It was default. Anyway, I'll battle you another time. See ya. Interesting. Oh, special shop. Special shop. I will say, we are getting very close to Balestone City, which means special shops galore, baby. I am so looking forward to that. Alright, so we're gonna get a Route 210 encounter. I hate when it does that, because it makes me feel like I'm not. Alright, first encounter for Route 210 is. Oh, brother. What have I done to deserve this crap? It's like I've always said, though. Get rid of all the bad encounters. It has nothing but good encounters for you in the future. Which is not bad. But, god damn, this is rough. Can you just stay in the ball? You are an Ekans. Bro, you are just an Ekans. Your catch rate should not be this bad. Like, does the level really affect the catch rate of a Mon? Because I'm so that's stupid. See, look like they're just caught now. It's just so dumb. Alright. I mean, Arbok's not the worst Pokemon. If he gets Levitate, it's not bad. We'll name this after Charlie. Thank you, Charlie, for your subscription, my guy. Jeez. Charlie, right? Yep. Mr. Charlie, thank you so much for your subscription, my guy. Really appreciate the support. Alright, so pretty much 2 bad encounters back to back. Well, not back to back, but pretty much 2 out of 3 were pretty bad. Like I said though, if this thing gets levitate, it would actually make it a pretty decently good Pokemon. If it doesn't, then, well, it's bad. We're going to go into the ruins now. Go this way. Ooh, a quick ball. Nice. Whenever you guys come into these areas, always check your items. Because there's usually one out everywhere. Oh, music! I don't care if this track replayed in several parts of the game. I love the Eternal Forest track with the whole do-do-do-do-do. Carbos, that's some money. Alright, we're gonna try to get our encounter here first before we keep going down. Alright, first encounter is... cursed. Like, am I cursed? I'm not even gonna name this after anymore because we're not using it. I only caught for Dude's Claws. Wow. Wow. Talk about getting the worst possible encounter you can get. Now, the weird thing is, right? I've done these randomizers where I've randomized routes, I've randomized areas. Yet, more times than not, I'm always getting the Pokemon that can be found in the area. Now, I don't know if there's maybe something about the randomizer in terms of locations I need to do. Potentially. Or there's just going to be some areas that are just not going to be randomized, maybe? I don't know. Because of maybe story significance or something? But god damn, man. That's so raw. What the hell? You just had Chimecho into a Chingling. What the... That's really funny. Who de-evolved? Machoke. What's those say? You should get a nice easy t-shirt. Karate chops, don't create. Thank you. There we go. Pick up some nice experience. That sucks though, man. Unknown? Really? Like, really? We do have, though, one more... We actually have one more encounter in static encounters coming up here. So I think at most we have 3 more encounters for the next gym, which means we could see some more team changes, possibly. How likely? Not much. Gripclaw. Like, unfortunately for you guys, at some point we do need to get rid of Macargo, because let's be honest, having a quad weakness is a liability. We might have to get rid of Brendan, aka Bordenzong, at some point possibly. Just because if we can't get any better moves, whether it's TMs or whatever on him, it's not gonna be that good. And I'm not gonna be that one type of guy that just spams HMs on the Pokemon. I will only do it under the certain situations. Alright, black belt. There's defog. Zap plate, okay. And a revive. Alright, so these items were trash. Damn it. See, I'm usually, whenever I go for these ruins, man, I'm always still gonna be confused on where the hell I'm supposed to go. Yet I've played this game so many times. Well, you talk to this guy, you use your green shard. There's actually a person that sells will exchange shards for moves or something like that. But I never remembered them, to be honest with you. Ooh, I am hungry, guys. I hope you guys are hungry too. Oh, it's been 30 minutes. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode then. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and face those speed trainers down the road, collect all the items that I need to collect, and go for the tower and collect all the towers, do a little bit more training. And I will honestly just be waiting until Monday or Tuesday for you guys to let me know about the Spirit Tomb. It's a fresh reminder, and I know I keep hammering this in, but I want to make sure you guys know. Now with the Keystone in, should I just randomize a Pokemon and then just gen in the Pokemon, or should we just get a randomized encounter to replace the Spirit Tomb encounter? Now, what I also could do is I could just give myself a Spirit Tomb as well, if you guys wanted to do that as well. But I'll leave it up to you guys. Please let me know. I will probably try to get this video uploaded on Saturday. So that means you'll have until Monday to tell me, and then by Monday I'm going to